Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel of GatheredPlans. I have my New Year spread here, so I could not miss up the opportunity to use this beautiful Winter Wishes kit from Crafts by Thaowie. It's literally a work of art. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. It is gorgeous. My code with her is below, so be sure to check that out, and I do have a freebie with her too. So what I'm doing is, this is the last spread in my TSKP planner, which seriously, kind of sad about, just because one, transferring over to a new planner, it's not a major change, but there are still changes and like adjustments. And I really felt like this planner was specifically formatted for what I wanted, especially with the day cover deco being so trendy that I had so much space up there. So I have to like readjust and reacclimate to my new planner, which is the Sadie Stickers planner, which I love. It's beautiful. I love the paper. I've reviewed it on Sadie Stickers channel before. I'll probably do a quick review and recap on my channel too. But I actually am going to be doing a second New Year spread in the Sadie Stickers planner using a Sadie Stickers New Year's kit. So I figured I would go ahead and just do two, just because I couldn't pick which kit to use and I wanted to use both. So it's, they're my planners, why not? So I'm going to do two. But with that, I actually got to play around with the date cover area and I was like, wow, this is so different from the TSKP, which naturally so it's less space. And there's pros and cons to both, so I'll probably go more into that with my Sadie Stickers plan with me in the new planner. But regardless, I still am excited. It's just nerve-wracking always switching planners. Let me know if you feel the same way. I feel like an adjustment is always, it is what it is. It's an adjustment. So there's always like a learning curve. Sorry if you could see my head. I had to get really all up in there to make those straight. But yeah, I'm obsessed with the day cover deco I did here. It is so beautiful. I love that washi like overlay from Sadie Stickers, the thin and thick line. It looks so good. I guess I figured I would go ahead and zoom in for this part of it, and I do have this like sped up by like 1,000 at this point, just because my videos, I've noticed, have started getting longer and longer because of the day cover deco, depending on how intricate and detailed I have it, which seems like all the time now. So, but really love how this turned out. A lot of inspiration from Lauren. She used this kit, and I don't know why, but I watched it right before I started planning my own, and I was like, oh dang it, I shouldn't have done that, because I didn't want to like feel like I was trying to make it look a certain way. I don't know if you guys do that too, where I try not to watch another planner that I watch on YouTube plan with the same kit before I plan with it, because I feel like it's going to alter how I'm going to tackle the spread. Very, very silly thing, I think, but it's just something I do. It's just how my brain works. But yeah, anyways, I love how this turned out. Wanted more excuses to use ornaments. There goes my dog barking again. Okay. Wanted more excuses to use the ornaments, especially the ones that came with the kit on the add-on, and it's just really pretty. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I also wanted to pull in this sheet from Crafts by Thaowie with this large oval and the foiled florals on the day covers. Those were on the same sheet. I think it was like an add-on or like an extra that Tao sent to me before, and I'm so glad I was able to pull them in. I think they turned out so pretty together, because I felt like it was the foiled version of the flowers, just without the color. So I think it turned out so cute. Yeah, so before I proceed, I just want to say Happy New Year, and I hope that you're all doing well. And to me, it honestly just feels like another day, Another day, another dollar. Just kidding. But seriously. And I honestly, I don't know. I'm still just staying on the same like fitness exercise regime I've been on, and trying to just enjoy my life and take every day one day at a time. Like, that's all I can do. I feel like with COVID and since COVID, I've just learned that I've just learned for my own sanity and peace, I've had to just like slow down and literally take every single day for what it is. And I've never really had that realization until just like this past year, because of everything that I had going on in my life on top of COVID and job change and everything else, So it's like, it's just insane how like my mindset has shifted and changed. So speaking of which, I actually want to talk about some New Year's like quotes or words for the year. I actually asked my Instagram what their word or phrase of the year was, and I want to go ahead and share mine. So mine is make it simple but significant. I feel like that really resonates with me a lot because, like I said, I've had so much happen in 2021 in my life, just like from personal to professional to just everything, you know? And it was the year I started going to therapy consistently. Um, and I've just had so much going on. And I feel like this phrase just resonates with me so much, making it simple but significant. And just having a more minimal and simple outlook on life and just taking everything for face value, saving and protecting my energy, and just, taking it slow. Like nothing has to be a constant rush and so intense and serious all the time. I've just always functioned that way because like I've said before, I'm such an energizer bunny. Like I need to be go, go, go all the time. A lot of what I do for my job is very, very busy, fast paced, and I just can't help it. Like it's just, I've always been that way. It's just how I function. Um, but I'm certainly trying to like take control of that a little bit better. I still like that I'm that way because I'm very efficient. I work very hard, very fast, and I like my parents have always said work smarter, not harder. Like I've always kind of taken that, literally my entire life. Like I've literally followed that. Um, but I think I just need to kind of get a grasp on things and just remember to just take it easy, to not be in a constant state of like overloading myself all the time because I was really starting to burn out. And with every facet of my life, like professionally, personally, spiritually, like literally everything. And the only part of me that wasn't like that didn't feel so worn down was being physically. I felt like going on walks and exercising was seriously such a saving grace for me for 2021. I felt like I really found myself by being active. So, and oops, sorry, alarm. And in a different way too, So, okay. With that being said, I actually asked my Instagram for your New Year's words or phrases or quotes, whatever you want to call it, and I want to share them with you. So, I also would love to know yours. So, if you have a New Year's word or phrase or quote that you really want to live by this year, and even moving forward, just let me know in the comments below. I would love to read them. Again, mine is make it simple but significant. And I've just really been focusing a lot on that towards the tail end of 2021. And I really, really want it to be the central focus for just my outlook this year. So, all right. So, the responses I got, the first one is from Blush Bow Boutique Co. Her word is serenity. Nicole from 20 something planner, hers is minimize. I love that. Just the idea of being more minimal or simple. Totally get that. Just a Perfectionist said, move forward from all that's happened in 2021. JC of the Virgo Plans, she said, have courage and be kind. The Chronically Chill Planner said, love and peace are my words of the year. Paige's Point said, flourish. Love that. My girl Diana of Memories That Stick, she said, defy. Defy the odds or negative beliefs I hold about myself. Yes. Love that. Officially Marlene, she said consistency. I'm pretty sure that was one of my words from 2021, actually. Okay, so Jen of Whole Munis Plans said, find joy in small things. Crystal from Prissy Planning, she said, for as you sow, so shall you reap. That's a really trippy sentence. Try saying that really fast. And then inspired by Aria, she said, have a teachable spirit and be eager to be changed. Love that. Tay of Shantae Plans, my bestie, she said, push out of my comfort zone, push to do new things. I love that too. Heather, she said, brave. Sweet Like Honey Plans, she said, can I have two? I'm focusing on discipline and being intentional this year. Love that too. She also said, I totally love your phrase. Maybe I need to make mine into a phrase so I can use both. That's cool. Riza Designs, I hope I'm saying that right. She said discipline. Lilac Luna Plans, she said motivation. Rachel Wright Oting, I hope I'm saying that right. She said mental health comes first. Such an advocate for mental health. If you guys have been watching for several months now, I've been going to therapy and have started since this summer. So definitely so thankful for that. Planner Mermaid, such a cute name. She said, let go. Channeling my inner Elsa. Listen, I love Elsa. She is powerful. I love that movie. She is just such a bad ASS. You know what I'm saying? Keepsake Plans says, don't wait for the perfect timing. Stop making excuses and just go for it. I totally agree with that. 100 million trillion thousand percent. I know that's not a real number, but seriously, so good. Live creatively. She said, my word is intentional. Yes, I love that. And then Katiana Plans said commitment. So those were the responses that I got. Also, so good. And I totally agree with a lot of them. I love the whole idea of like a New Year's word or phrase or just something to try to strive for, even though you can't achieve it every single day or you might not feel it every single day. It's really nice to kind of have something to focus on, recenter, regroup. So I hope you enjoyed that. As always, if you want to participate, comment below your word or phrase for the new year, and I'd love to read your responses and maybe share them on a future video, so it helps me with my voiceovers a lot. Okay, so if I missed any stickers on Monday and Tuesday and most of Wednesday, just comment below. And if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. So with that being said, I'm doing my little bouquet scene or floral scene down here. I tried to make it pretty simple this week just because I felt like for my holiday spreads, I've been going insane and super, super busy. So I really wanted it to just be pretty simple with the floral trim and a divider, maybe some foiled florals, not like anything else. So really pretty. And I was struggling with trying to put something here, but I didn't want two circles or round shapes around each other, so I went ahead and just used a half box. I try to pull in half boxes when I have larger things going on that take up more time or that are pretty significant for me, like a special event or something like that. So that's what I typically do. I also intentionally try to do that with unique shaped boxes. Let me know if you're the same. I certainly try to keep the fancier boxes or pretty lace circle ones for more important or fun things or that take up a lot of space. On Tuesday, this was just the fact that I wanted a circle up there, even though I used it to mark meetings, but I felt like those were some long meetings, so I certainly wanted that to take up most of my day. I don't know if you guys do the same thing where you think out the logistics of your stickers and what they mean. I know sometimes it's a whole lot, right? But I think it's just very natural to think that way, especially because this is what we do. So on here, what day is this? On Thursday, I wanted to mark one of my best friend's birthdays here, so I used one of the really pretty arch stickers from the add-on. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty, and I had so much fun using this. I feel like Tao's arch circles are so perfect. They're the perfect size. They're not too wide or too tall, so I was able to utilize it, and there was still plenty of space for florals and deco around it, so that was really pretty. The happy birthday script is from Letters to Apollo, as well as the holiday scripts I'm going to use for New Year's, and the balloons came with the kit. You guys, I consistently dread voiceovers. I am like a hot mess. I talk all day at work, and I just feel like I'm losing saliva. I don't even feel like I can talk. I feel like I've had cotton mouth all day, even though I drink a gallon of water every day. I've just been talking all day for work and trying to do a voiceover. It's the most challenging thing ever, it feels like. And 23 minutes is a long time to try to talk into a computer. So this is exactly why I could use all of the questions because talking about the same redundant stickers, it just kind of gets boring every once in a while, or I just don't want to talk about it. So anyways, it makes voiceovers not as appealing for me, and I think I just dread it even more, so I kind of stall on videos because I'm oh, I gotta do a voiceover. But anywho's, by the way, that scallop divider I'm pulling in at the bottom of my little floral scenes, those came with the add-on from Crafts by Thaowie. They're really, really pretty, and they're on white paper, so it really covers everything, all the cut lines and all that good stuff. I really like how I marked 3 meetings this day. I love her calendar stickers. I can't remember if she sells calendar stickers on neutral colorways or just in foil. I might have to ask her if she is planning on bringing it in just all foil or something, as an icon in her shop. So, yeah, I really do want to ask her because that would be really cool. I would love to use them, especially that size that she offers. But I do love that she includes it in her kits or brought them back. I just feel like one isn't enough for me. Okay, I wanted to mark having pho and boba, so I used the lace circle, and as you guys saw, I just trimmed down a part of the circle so it can be flushed with the bottom of the column. And all of my accents are from Sadie Stickers and Honey Inked. I cut up a lot of the like super fairy dusty clusters from Honey Inked, the snowflakes. I love how like powder, dusty, dainty, fairy lights, whatever, fairy dust they look like. I think they look great. I'm I feel like I'm word drunk. Like I feel like I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So on Friday, I wanted to mark New Year's Eve, and this is where I think Lauren was talking about this too, where she feels the need to mark holidays at the beginning of the day or at the top of the column, and I totally agree with that. So I struggled a little bit here. So I wanted to mark my holidays because they were next to each other a little bit differently, even though I kind of like to consistently mark the stuff like the same stuff the same way. But to have like that look of the holidays at the top, I wanted them to look different. So that was a mouthful. I wanted to mark New Year's Eve, so I used the oval from the deco add-on, and the New Year's script or New Year's Eve script is from Letters to Apollo. I also love the streamers, and I kind of like used a banner divider from Sadie Stickers. I love how that looks. I think it turned out really pretty. It looks like the streamers are falling from there. The Starbucks run is on transparent matte. That is from Paper Trail Plans. I'm excited for some of my customs too. I had a leg day workout at the gym. I actually went to the gym this day, so I have my own gym in my garage, but I sometimes go to the gym with Greg, so that's cool. And then let's see. Oh my gosh, no. So Betty White passed away this day. I love the Golden Girls. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but it's one of my favorite pastimes and things to do. Is like I used to watch the Golden Girls all the time with my mom growing up. Like I was a little kid watching the Golden Girls. But I love the Golden Girls. So bummed. Really, really sad day. But I just wanted to mark that in my planner. Very special and pretty with a like heart divider from I think Saucy Stickers Co. I also wanted to mark that I went to a Mexican restaurant, had some drinks at a bar just to celebrate. Even though I'm such an old person, I feel like I was tired by 8 and I was like, I can't stay out. Like, I can't do this. So we went home early. I just can't keep up anymore. I honestly just want to be home and comfortable, and I had no desire to stay up till midnight. Like, I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna be the new year. It's not gonna be a different thing, you know. Like it's still gonna be a new year, right? Like it's fine. The only difference is I actually got sleep, so that's a positive. Okay, so on New Year's Day, I wanted to mark Happy New Year. So with Letters to Apollo's holiday scripts, they run horizontally very long and wide. So I cut out the Happy and Year and I stacked it vertically, and I loved that. I didn't need to do that on New Year's Eve because that oval was more wide than it was tall. So here, I love what I did here. I thought this looked really cool. I made like the eucalyptus look like it was coming from behind and inside the TV icon. I don't know if I achieved that look. I wanted it to look like it was flushed to the extra floral, but I wanted it to also look like it was coming out of the TV. I don't know. I don't know if I achieved it, but I think it looked cool. I liked it. I finished watching Hawkeye this day. We finished it really quickly. I liked it a lot. Um, Loved the actors in that show. So good. What else happened this day? Oh, we put away Christmas decorations, and I wanted to just mark putting down or putting away the Christmas tree separately from the decorations because I feel like they're two large chores because there's decorations throughout the whole house and then the tree is a whole thing. So I wanted to mark that, but I also wanted an excuse to use the ornaments sticker from White Deer Stationery and the tree that came with the kit. So let's be honest, I wanted an excuse to use the stickers that, came with the kit and these ornaments from White Deer Stationery that I just got in the mail. And I wanted to just use them. They're so adorable. And I don't get to use seasonal stickers all year round, so I wanted an excuse. I mean, they're just so cute. It's like packaged ornaments. How adorable is that? Okay, so I just got a phone call in the middle of doing a voiceover, and it's the most annoying thing in the world because I have a MacBook and it's all connected, to my iPhone, and it's just irritating. I don't know if you've ever tried to do a voiceover and you get a phone call in the middle of that, but it's infuriating. It really is. Anyways, so like I was saying, I went ahead and foiled up the Christmas tree. I think I started doing this like Christmas of 2020, where I would use the dot banners from Honey Inked, and I foiled up the White Deer Stationery little Christmas trees. They're so adorable, but I always felt like, we could dress them up. So now that there's a ton of accents, like foiled accents in shops everywhere, I just feel like you can use anything in your collection to make a Christmas tree look like super decorated with foil. It doesn't have to be circles, but I of course just like started using the dot banners because they look like ornaments and cutting them up, and yeah, so really love that. I really want to make that a tradition where I decorate my Christmas trees that come with like the deco with the kit or just some of the Christmas trees I have in my collection. I just think it's really cute and you can make it super intentional to that spread. So yeah, I went all out. um, Okay, so what happened here on Sunday? I just had coffee and I love doing that, especially like on Sundays. Sundays are certainly relaxing first thing in the morning, so I wanted to just mark that using a coffee cup from White Deer Stationery. That cleaning bottle is from the kit, so I use that to mark doing a lot of deep cleaning this day. So this weekend we just did a lot of deep cleaning, decluttering, like getting rid of stuff, donating stuff, throwing things away. We mopped and deep cleaned, so I wanted to mark that. And then I also grabbed sushi with one of my best friends this day, so I used one of the lace circles again and trimmed it so it could be flushed. All of my trims and dividers are mostly from Sadie Stickers, by the way, so be sure to check her out. And again, I just cut up a lot of the clusters from Honey Inked, like the snowflake clusters, and I add that in like little corners so it's a little bit foiled. Um, the utensils sticker to mark sushi, that is from White Deer Stationery. This really pretty grocery bag is from the kit. I love that bag. It's adorable and I really wanted to use it. And thankfully, like I actually went to the grocery store this day, so that was perfect. Unfortunately, there was a lot of stuff not in stock because it was like, after a New Year or a week like holiday weekend and New Year's especially, so it was like nothing on the shelves. It was a pretty unsuccessful grocery shopping day, but it is what it is, right? We got the main things that we needed. But that's definitely frustrating. Like when you go to the grocery store and you don't get a lot of the stuff that you need, it's just kind of like, great, now I have to come back. When to me, grocery shopping is already so tedious. I despise it. I hate grocery shopping. It is one of my least favorite chores. Let me know if you like it, or if your team like grocery shopping, or if your team don't like grocery shopping. Join my team. We're cooler. I'm just kidding. But yeah, other than that, I had therapy late at nighttime, and that was it. So thanks so much for watching. Happy New Year. I hope that you're doing well and having a great, great day and staying safe. I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everybody.